Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy coming with you all. First of all, I want to say thank you already taking the time to come. In this time, we have a special topic to discuss, so I want to talk about Indonesia's marine ecosystem are in serious problem. Why in serious problem? I will talk it later. Almost all of us, of course, already ever go to the beach. What do you think about that? We will enjoy the sea, the wine, and the other, especially with people we love. Things that will be do if you're already at the beach, that we will definitely play on the beach, swimming, and even diving. But what if it evidently that the beauty what we see from the outside doesn't corresponding with the beauty in the sea? It would be very sad and disappointed because it was beyond our expectation. Yeah, trust. Most of the trash in the sea is plastic waste. Trash that goes into the sea caused by ineffective waste management and a bad behavior from communities in handling plastic waste. Plastic waste is still a serious problem for Indonesia and the other countries in the world. Every year, at least 1.29 million tons of garbage are dumped in oceans and rivers. Another fact about plastic waste, according to Susan, in the 11 year cycle, the amount plastic has doubled, with food and beverage packaging and packaging being the most common cause of plastic waste. The more plastic waste in the ocean, the greater the threat to sustainability of ecosystem in the sea. So what I want to tell you today is first, bad ecosystem can cause intimidate the health of marine animals. Second, can spoil the balance of marine nutrients, and the last is can spoil the coral reefs. So we are going to the first main point, that is intimidate the health of marine animals. This rubbish will be very dangerous for marine animals because it can cause them to think of plastic as their food and eventually consume it. When plastic waste enters the digestion of marine animals, it can affect blockages and eventually death. Plastic waste can also be stuck in the body of animals marine. It can have an effect on making them grow with a different body. For the examples, turtles who are supposed to eat jellyfish instead eat plastic waste in the sea. They cannot distinguish plastic bags from jellyfish, so they often consume them accidentally. At present, it is estimated that 3 out of 7 sea turtle species are threatened with extinction. Not only sea turtles, but marine mammals are also affected. And second point is can spoil the balance of marine nutrients. Nutrients are substances used for the needs of living organisms in growth and survival, such as metabolic process or physiological process of organisms. The presence of microplastic or plastic flakes smaller than 5 mm can cause nutrients in the sea to become unbalanced. Microplastics are a major threat to filter and feeders like a whale and a manta ray. Though these types of fish have a big role in every movement in ocean. Every day, they absorb large amounts of water to be filtered, and their nutrients are disturbed to thousands of underwater species. Unfortunately, plastic trash that now fills the ocean can harm whales and manta ray. Toxins contained in microplastics can affect the metabolisms and reproductive function. Once the existence of filter feeder fish is threatened, it will also affect to the ecosystem is also threatened because of the damage to the nutrient balance in the sea. And the third main point, the last main point, is can spoil the coral reefs. Coral reefs are the shelter and breed for most of 25% of marine species in the world. It also helps in reducing oceans pollutions. Uh, it can also adjust carbon and nitrogen level in water to produce essential nutrients for the seafood chain. Uh, Coral reefs are so sensitive. If it covered by plastic waste, the coral reefs cannot get sunlight to grow and eventually die. So if it dies, it can affect the nutrients and seafood chain to offer. As we know, uh, coral reefs not only as a producer, uh, not only not only as a producer of essential nutrients over the sea, but also as the underwater decorator. And if the coral reefs dies, then the beauty underwater will decrease. So for the example, if there are tourists who come because they hear the sea in Indonesia is very beautiful, but when they look, it turned out it is not accordance with their expectation. So will they have to possibly to come again? Think it. So as I have talked about, rabies can damage the marine ecosystem, especially plastic waste. Many marine animals are dead because plastic waste. The food chain is disturbed and the beauty of the sea is decreasing. It is due by humans who don't have responsibility. If marine life is maintained, of course, this will increase the beauty of the sea. So that's all about my presentation. Thank you for your attention.